Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the AVS show. It is still the premiere week for Odera. She's getting more and more comfortable. I am scared, y'all. I am scared. But go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And also add us on Instagram, the AVS show. Hi everybody.
Hi, Charlie.
You guys look so good, yummy.
Thank you. We learning from you.
You know, thank you. So we're gonna go in today on the topics. The blogs are talking, so of course we're gonna break it down to the viewers. And Timani is gonna start off. Timani, what is going on?
Have you guys heard about cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency has been creeping into the currency of South Africans lately.
What do you mean?
Bitcoin has been biting the coins. So there's a recent trend that happened for the past 2 weeks. Bitcoin is like a mobile money where you exchange your cash for money online, and you have what we call online wallets. So there was a new one that's called BTC Global. So BTC Global is also a branch of the Bitcoin company because there are so many ways you can save your money through Coinbase and other platforms. So BTC Global opened up, and a lot of people were interested in it because of the frontline investor in it. There's a popular guy called Steve Twain. Steve Twain has been known for 6 years as a successful binary forex trader and all. So because Steve Twain invested heavily in BTC Global, a lot of people in America, Australia, and mostly South Africa decided to invest in BTC Global. And this was what they sold to them. They sold them this idea of return on investment of about 14%. So imagine if you invest $1,000, you get back $140 plus your invested capital in a week. Who does that? Well, that's why they call it Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were interested, a lot of people invested, and they got their returns, and they were excited. And you know, when something like that happens, you will tell the next person, and the next person will tell the next person.
Word to mouth.
So a whole lot of people invested between 10,000 rands to 1.4 million rands in South Africa. We're talking about well over 20,000 people. And 2 weeks ago, August Steve Twain disappeared from the platform.
What?
As usual. It's like
MMM.
So wait,
actually,
are we back to 419? Because it kind of sounds to me like...
The 419 go anywhere. Now you send them on vacation.
That's not a 419 scam. That is just people being dumb and gullible and being greedy. Because I got these offers too, because the Bitcoin hit like a high and everybody was investing and I got offers too from different people like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said, okay, let me do my research. When I did my research on it, in my opinion, it was too late to invest in Bitcoin. It had already hit its peak.
Right.
You get what I mean?
If it was
but
5
most
years
people
ago,
didn't do,
fine.
yes. People that invested 5 years, even 2 years ago, maybe even a year ago, if you invested, you would make some type of change. But in the past 3-4 months where it's been crazy, it's pointless to invest. You're either going to lose or make very, very little, and it was just too expensive. So the problem is that these people rushed to buy it because other people made money and didn't do their research. Even my mom. My mom got the message. My mom was bothering me. Yasmin, do it for me, do it for me. I said, Mommy, it's too late. Like, don't worry, we can invest in something else. She said, no, Auntie, one of her friends did it. 2 of her friends did it. One is her pastor's wife. Her pastor's wife, Mrs. Day did it. Mrs. Day, Yasmin, we have to do it too. I was like, Mommy, no.
Yeah.
So
because you need
have
to
to
settle down.
Yeah.
Whenever you have big offers like this, always
Think
ask the
about it.
question. Charlie will say, wait.
Yes.
Because you have to wait, sit down, read about it, ask other people. I mean, 14% return on investment in a week. That means in 4 weeks, that's 14 times 4.
People made even more than that.
But that's the thing though, because every time I hear about this Bitcoin thing going on, I didn't hear from the media. It was always my friends talking about it.
So because they didn't get any government approval.
It was just always like people around me talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's how they get you from word to mouth. Like I'm telling you, Yazzie, this is what happened, and I'm getting thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from it. You should do it. And now you're gonna believe me and not do your research.
Yes.
And then end up,
you know the funny thing about all this online mobile money, they don't always work with the government nor with banks, because at the end of the day, it's all in the computer. All you need is computer and internet, and tomorrow you can just sign in, and the site is not there anymore. The money is gone. Who's to blame?
But it originated on the computer. So anything,
even before computer, my dear, Nigeria go carry white man go Nigeria sell airports to the guy face to face, no computer.
But you see, Bitcoin is a good thing, and it's not just Bitcoin. There's several other companies
Like
that do it as
Coin,
well.
yeah. Right.
You know, it's online currency, and it is the future. Very soon, we're not going to be. I don't know if we'll live for that generation,
Yeah.
but it's going to happen. If you look around you, the companies making the most money, Alibaba, Uber, Airbnb,
Online.
they don't have any assets. They're all virtual things. So this thing is a good thing. It's not that it's a negative thing. It's just that if you're going to invest in it, you just need to do your research and know
Find
which
the
one
right
to
one.
invest in.
You see, it is a good thing, right? But I'm not a tech person. I like the cash.
I like
You know, and there are
cash.
so many
Yeah, I like
celebrities
cash.
out there that like cash as well. 50 Cent always carry like big sum of
Mayweather.
amount of cash.
Mayweather.
From Mayweather. And that's the
Carries
kind of person I
cash.
am. I deal with cash. I always
But
carry,
you know 50
hold on,
invested
hold
in
on. I
Bitcoin.
always
Yeah,
carry
he
cash
made-
with me
yeah.
because in my mind, what if I go and I hit somebody Gary off, so now I have to pay cash, you know, right there. You know, I
Right.
always deal with cash because this second can always go wrong. You can always forget your password. Somebody can always hack
Yes.
your account.
Yeah, that's
and
so
it's like,
true. I have a
but-
friend that has like $50,000 locked in Bitcoin for one of her businesses, and she
Why?
can't get back into it because she doesn't use that email address anymore. Like the website she used for that business, she doesn't have the website
Wow.
developer. $50,000 just
That's
in the wind.
crazy.
Wow.
But speaking of that, 50 Cent, his last album that he released, he allowed people to purchase it with Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah. He
At
made
that
a
time,
lot.
Bitcoin hadn't even. So I think they said what 50 million he made off it or something.
Right.
He's made some like huge amount off that just because he allowed people to purchase his album with Bitcoin.
It's like the next is the fastest currency. People like to use Bitcoin. People sell things online with Bitcoin, everything. But even everything that has a good side has a bad side. Even black marketing now, they do it online. They use Bitcoin to buy guns, to buy a lot of things.
exactly.
So online
Because it's
stuff
not
is really
traceable.
dangerous.
Yeah.
It's not traceable, right?
So do you think with stories like this, people are still going to sign up for it?
I
or
think there
it's
was
gonna-
MMM. South
Do
Africa
your
not hear of
research.
MMM. They did not hear of MMM. They're doing this one.
MMM, finish us in Nigeria.
MMM
I won't
people,
lie.
I can't believe anybody. But like you said, it's just greed and not doing your proper
Is
investigation.
it really
because nothing
greed?
is greed.
Is it
Because
really
why would
greed?
you
Don't
have
tag
40
it to greed. There are so many reasons.
All right.
Some people want to survive. Some people want easy money.
Listen, it's
some
all-
people,
Easy money is
It's all about surviving, but we're going to move on to the next topic. We're going to Senegal. So, Odera, what is
Senegal.
going on?
So there is this organization in Senegal. It's an association of 30 Islamic groups. They call themselves No to Freemasonry and Homosexuality. And so they came against Rihanna visiting the country, which was early in February. Of course, she went on the visit, but the president had to like promise her security detail and promise her safety because they were really against her visiting because they accused her of being an Illuminati. And they
Okay.
say that she has a homosexual agenda. She's trying to sell that to the people, and they did not want her there. Now, as you know, Rihanna is really big on girl education. She's been in Malawi. She's trying to get into Senegal to help set up. She was going to meet for a global partnership for education meeting with the French president there in Senegal. So she's really she wants to come and do a lot of charitable work
Right.
in these in these African countries. And to think that there would be an organization that does not want her to come because of some Illuminati accusation is it's so confusing. And I think it shows like the backwardness Africa still has.
Okay.
That we can try so
My
hard.
sister, don't use Africa, just say Senegal because
Yeah,
this
but
is
because you will still find people in
okay,
Nigeria,
one of those
in Ghana,
people.
that
You just-
will do
just
something
say
like this.
Senegal.
No, we have
Because-
54 countries in Africa.
because the amount of humanitarian work that Rihanna does.
Right.
And let me tell you something, she just doesn't hire companies or pay people to do it. She
goes.
goes.
And you know she has her own
She
charity
goes.
organization that
Yes.
handles those projects
Yes.
herself.
And she goes, you will see her there with the kids, feeding them, helping them. She's building a house with her hands. So how could you not want her in her country? Why don't they go worry about all the uneducated kids there? Why don't they go worry about the starving
The
there?
child marriage that is
all
going
the things
on.
that are going there. They're worried about Rihanna coming there to come and help because of Illuminati. Come on. What
You guys
evidence
have
do
a
they
point.
have that she's Illuminati? Is there any evidence that she's
They
Illuminati?
said that she proves it, that she doesn't hide it because
Okay, but
of
watch
her
a white
music.
man. Watch a white man come and tell him that he's coming to build a hospital there. They'll all run, help the white man, and then the white man will turn all of them into slaves.
Okay, so we have to bear in mind that this is not Senegal saying this. This is
Yeah,
an
it's-
organization
organization
in
there.
Senegal
I know,
saying this
yeah.
because there's the large population of Senegals are Muslims,
Yeah.
and I don't think Muslims would not want Rihanna to come and help their country country. And I don't think Christians will say, because it's in the Bible that we shouldn't judge, right? So if you're judging Rihanna and saying that, oh, don't come to my country because you are this and you are that, then you are playing God, right? So it goes back to what you're saying. It's ignorance, because now you're not gonna get all the books, the computers, the healthcare, or whatever that Rihanna was trying to give you.
And that's the
now
bigger
it's your
picture.
loss.
I don't understand how people will just form a group someday and come up with their own theory and begin to condemn other people and think that they are better than other people in this world. Really?
And that's what I'm saying about that is you have to admit that it's something very common amongst Africans, that some people, it's the same ideology of saying, like the Big Brother thing, you know, the same ideology of saying, you're doing this, you know, they're going to be groups of people that think alike, that are not forward thinking, you know.
To be honest with you, you're very right. There are a lot of Africans that are not forward thinking, but this is very ridiculous and ignorant. I haven't heard a story like this in a very, very, very long time. They need to be concerned about what's going on in their country, and there's a lot of ish going on in Senegal.
Exactly.
Like a lot way more ish. So that group, all the energy they're investing in Rihanna, I mean, it's Rihanna. Go invest it in yourself. Make your country better. Use the research, the money, and the funds to make your country better. Use it to educate kids. Stop child marriage.
Especially.
All the famine that's going on there. Those are the things that they need to worry about.
But what proof do they have, though, that
Those
Rihanna is...
things they watch on YouTube.
Those
things they watch on YouTube.
Who did the research? Like, what proof do they have?
And it's surprising even when people say Illuminati. Who says Illuminati is a bad thing? Because at the end of the day, people that are Illuminati, nobody comes out. You're not allowed to say what really goes on. So all this negative talk about Illuminati is all just speculation. You know, what is the evidence that Illuminati is bad? I look at Illuminati the same way I look at a fraternity or a sorority. It's a group of people that have come together for a common reason to help themselves. That's what it is. You can look at it the same way you look at a church, the same way you look at a mosque. It's a group of people that have come together to help each other. And from what I know about Illuminati, normally if you're a member, they're all successful. No, I'm just saying from what I've heard, they help each other, they're all successful. And when I look at like all my fraternity friends or sorority friends, that's the same thing that they do. They hook each other up, whether it's jobs, businesses, opportunities, that's what they do. So it's the same exact thing, except Illuminati is like a worldwide, global thing. So I don't know why people are looking at it as negative.
So you have fraternity friends and stuff?
I have friends that are wearing. Even my sister was in a sorority. I wasn't in a sorority, but my sister was in a sorority. And I have a lot of friends. You know, it's New York. Everybody goes to college, and most people that go to college join either a fraternity or sorority.
I think that this story just shows that you can be the brightest peach in the world, and you'll still find somebody that doesn't like peaches. Because I can't understand why anybody would say no to Rihanna.
But so what is Rihanna saying about all of this?
No, she's saying they don't want her to say. She's left with her. She's going to know this. She'll be like, hey, yeah, all these uneducated Africans. Yeah.
And she still went though, right? She still went.
She still went, but they gave her a lot of security.
But can I say something? It's one of the things that I love about Rihanna. Like, she is so humble. This is a world. She is a superstar. This girl has breaking so much boundaries. For me, she's one of my sheroes because she represents Black third world girls from all over the world. Because Barbados is a third world country, just like Ghana. I remember when I heard the rumor that she kissed Leonardo DiCaprio, I felt like I kissed Leonardo DiCaprio because growing up, I watched Titanic and that was like my hero, you know? And it's amazing that they would say all of these things and she would still go, put her life at risk against all of that and go there because she knows she's going to help people. Now that's a hero.
Listen, Rihanna, listen. If they don't want you in Senegal, you can always come to Ghana.
Come to Nigeria.
Or come to Volta region specifically and help, you know, the women in Volta region because we need your help. They need your help.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next topic, y'all. This is crazy. There's a crazy trend going around of Ghanaian pregnant women. So pregnant women in Ghana are taking pills to lighten their unborn baby's skin.
What?
Yes. So according to BBC...
Are you kidding me?
Yes, it's not just Ghana, by the way. It's a global thing right about
but
now.
According to BBC News, women in Ghana have been taking bleaching pills to...
It's called...
To lighten it. I didn't want to mention the name.
Guathamine or something like that.
To lighten their baby's skin. You know, so they can come out looking like Odera.
No, I don't like that.
Shine bright like a diamond.
So what do you guys think about this story?
Oh, stop. No, I don't like that. You know, like that's so sad to me that you know I can get an adult that has left the comfort of their mom, their parents, and they make the decision to bleach by themselves. That's your personal choice. I don't accept it, but as an adult, you can do what you want. But not giving this child do you understand the opportunity to embrace their black girl or black boy magic, whatever, like why would you want what mentality is this pregnant woman, are these pregnant women
This is what you have to realize, Odera. As a mother, a pregnant mother, you're dark skinned, your husband is dark skinned, you're giving birth in Africa. Automatically, you know that if your child is dark skinned, your odds against them is like super duper high. Whether we want to agree, whether we want to agree to it or not.
Even in
Africans
Africa.
living in all over the world, but Africans in Africa favor lighter people than they do dark skin. It's a fact. So as a mom, maybe you're coming from a bad background or a non-educated background. Maybe you're poor. Like I'm not saying that I agree with this, but I'm just saying that I understand where it's coming from. To them, they are giving that child a chance of a bright future. That's how that mother is looking at it.
What they think.
Because automatically your child, especially if it's a girl, if she's light-skinned, the chances of her marrying richer is higher.
I never married. I sound like this. I'm not married now. So what's the what are you basing? What are the? Do you understand? Like what are they basing it on? I know that you're saying that they're mostly
just gave an explanation,
uneducated,
like,
right? But then
sometimes.
There's still people, poor people. There's still poor people in the village that are light skinned.
Yeah.
So like why would they think that this is what?
Yeah, but it's not about poor or rich. It's not about that.
It's about better advantages.
Yes, you have to look at it from their perspective.
Yeah, they're being futuristic with that idea.
They're growing up as a dark-skinned girls, and they go to school, right? And they are being bullied. Even teachers, some of the teachers are telling them they're not beautiful. They're not gonna make it. You are growing up hearing all of these things, and now you are pregnant. You don't want your child to go through the same pain that you went through. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that pill. I'm going to make sure my baby or my beautiful princess comes out light skinned, so they don't go through the same thing that I went through. So I kind of understand what they go, why they did stuff like that. But then again, lack of knowledge, my people will perish.
That's why Africans need to be better educated so that they will understand that it has nothing to do with the complexion of your skin.
You can't blame, at the end of the day, you can't blame Africa for this or Africans for this, because this is an epidemic. This is a problem globally. This is not just a problem in Africa.
So
it is a problem globally that lighter skinned people have a
better chance,
better advantage, better chance, better at everything. And this is the reason why a lot of times I fight with our famous black actors like Michael B. Jordan, who's doing such amazing things. I have never seen a dark-skinned girl on his arm. And I'm confident
that's fine,
enough.
Though. That's
it's
his
not fine.
No, that's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's not
Jesus.
fine. And the reason why it's not fine is he himself is a dark-skinned brother. That means that his mother or his dad, one of them, one way or another, is dark-skinned.
Are you going to date an Apalahala?
What do you mean? What's an Apalahala?
A palahala is a shortiango, a short man. Are you going to date a short man?
If he that's your
You're not going to date an apalahala.
My last boyfriend was short.
No, not they're not coveted anymore. Little people. Are you going to date a little person?
How do you even know that my current boyfriend
but I'm saying hold on. But I'm saying there's also preference for what people like. What I don't like is.
All I know is, let me finish my thought for a second. All I know is, God willing, when I become in the position of someone like Beyonce, Rihanna, and I have that much influence, I will be sure to use my influence, and I will not parade around. I will consciously keep that in mind. If I know that I have 1 million young girls looking at me that are dark skinned, I'm going to make sure I instill that in them and make sure that the man that is following me is just as dark as me, or maybe even darker.
Okay, so what should the white boy say when you're always dating dark, black chocolate man? What should the white man say? The one man also say that.
You see, it's like Tupac. It's you have two options when you're born black, right? You can either decide to ignore the fact that you're as dark as me and go ahead and live your life, do whatever you want to do, which there's nothing wrong with it. Date a white. I'm not saying I wouldn't date a white man, or I've never dated a white man before. That's not what I'm here saying. I like people of all different races. It depends on how you treat me. But what I'm saying is, in my opinion, When you have a powerful voice, when you have a voice like Rihanna, Beyonce, Michael B. Jordan, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, like these Diddy, like, and these young black people are looking at you. It is your job, whether you like it or not, to be socially conscious and educate these people and set a good example.
But
that's just my
we also
opinion.
have to bear in mind that these pills are not being manufactured in Ghana. They are being smuggled in large quantities from other countries.
It's a
how
cancer
safe
drug.
is it? How safe is it for the baby's like health?
It's safe to a point.
It's not safe.
It's safe. No,
not.
hold on a
Is
second.
it
It's
safe?
safe to a
It
point.
it's not even safe for adults to
No,
be
no,
bleaching.
no. It is safe
It's
to
not
a
even safe
point.
for adults to be
It is
bleaching.
safe.
How can it be safe for a
It's
baby?
not like I'm here encouraging it, because as you guys can see, I'm anti-bleach. I do not bleach. I have never ever bleached in my life. However, those pills are pills that are used for different type of diseases, including cancer, all kind. It's used for about 10 different diseases. So it is safe if it is taken in the right quantities to
While
a
you're
certain
pregnant?
point. However,
How safe is it for the baby? It's not safe for adults bleaching. We already know the skin cancer, all the sunburn. Like, it's
Right.
not safe for adults to bleach. How safe is it for a developing child in the stomach?
Yes.
So they don't even they tell you that they give warnings for taking like Advil,
Yes.
Tylenol when you're
Right.
pregnant. So how?
Right.
And you're telling me that this is a drug that's supposed to solve other things? Cancer. You're giving like a cancer drug to a baby.
That was my
I was
point.
going
To
to come
a
to that.
baby?
That's what my point. So the topic here is pregnant women are taking this pills
Medication.
to lighten their unborn baby's skin. It's not safe.
It's not
I don't
safe.
care how you want to
It's not
twist
safe.
it. I don't know how you want to say
not
it.
safe.
And the cancer,
It can
it's
even be
not
classified
safe.
as a teratogen because it's dangerous.
Hey, you're speaking English
Here we
now.
go.
but if this thing is so
Let me
dangerous,
learn
why
now.
is it being sold in Sephora, Amazon? It's being sold everywhere. So how
Listen.
dangerous can it be if it is being sold? Just
Listen.
because
If
it's
you're
not sold,
using it the wrong way, then it's dangerous.
and that was the point
When-
that I just made, that it is safe to a point. You have to know the right doses to take. That's
How
all I
do those
said.
people get educated on the right doses? Those people that
How
are
do
back
they even
home
know that it's
and they
supposed to
just know
lighten
that
the
it's going to
baby?
lighten their baby.
Exactly. I want
In
to
your
know how they
pregnancy,
found out that it's
there are
going to
different
lighten the
trimesters
baby.
of pregnancy. The first, the second, and the third trimester. There's even the time where the heart is developed and every other thing in the body. And there are certain types of medications you cannot even take. Even we that are adults, there are some medications that we take that are even not good for other parts of our bodies. There are some medications you take for your heart, and they'll warn you that if before you take them, you should eat enough, because those things they can also cause cancer, which means that for the baby, how do you now protect the baby from those
All the side
teratogens,
effects.
all the side effects? How do you know the efficiency and efficacy of that
But you, as
medication?
an ex-medical school student, you should know that 99.9% of the medication that is out here that is FDA approved are not healthy for us.
Then
and that we should not be
shouldn't
taking
even
them.
take
That's why-
that
but
one is not
hold on,
necessary
hold on,
because
but
it's not
hold
even
on,
going to
and I
improve
said-
their
But
immune
hold on,
system.
because it is FDA approved and our government is making money off on it, we go to the doctor and doctors prescribe it and give it to us, right or wrong, because they know that even though it might not be good for us, if it is taken in a certain amount, it will not kill you. So it is the same with these
That's
pills.
the idea. The idea for adults is they make the conscious decision. The doctor will tell you.
Yeah, but as a parent-
listen,
as
the
a
doctor will
parent,
tell you
it's-
this one is for your heart, but so and so it might affect your liver, it might affect
Listen,
this
the
other
point
part.
I just want
How
to
will
make it.
parents
The
know?
point I just want to make it. My women in Ghana, please stop. Put a
Please,
stop to it. It's not healthy.
Stop.
Yes, let's
It's
move
not,
on to the
nobody
next.
should be bleaching, period. Bleaching
Yes,
is not.
don't bleach.
And you know,
I'm
this,
sorry, I just want to make a point. As a light skinned girl, I just want to let everybody know that there's nothing special about being light skinned. I actually take offense to the fact that people bleach and want to do
that's
things.
your
thinking,
opinion, my
no,
sister.
I don't.
So many people will beg to differ.
I feel like being dark skinned is better. I'm not gonna lie. When I was little, I really wanted to be dark skinned because like I was the
You
only
can,
like.
you can. It's
All right,
you
we're
can.
gonna-
Just
Let's-
get in the sun.
Let's
Let's
leave
Miami.
the sound bites to the viewers so they can tell us what they really feel about this
I
topic.
love-
Let's move on.
I
to the
love
next
this topic because it leads right into our next topic that we're going to talk about, which is Tonto Dike,
That's my
famous
girl.
Nigerian actress, going under plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery to change her whole body.
Wow.
It's perfect. It goes into Tonto Dike is also somebody who's bleached her skin. I mean, I don't know if she's ever admitted to it,
But she was
you
born
can tell
light skin,
from
right?
She
You
was
can tell
not
from her
this light.
knuckles and her
she was
knees
not
that
this
she's
light.
bleached.
If you check from her first Nollywood movies where she
Right.
used to do house girl, she was not this light.
So she's toning.
She's
They
toned,
say
she
toned.
just improved upon her color. But
Wow.
I'm not mad at this, okay? I'm
But
so
wait,
sorry.
hold on. Let me get to the point that I'm making. My
finish it,
issue
yeah.
with the statement is the comment that she said was, for a long time, I have not loved myself. I have been ashamed of my body.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Now, let me tell you something. I'm all for plastic surgery. I am the first person to encourage any of my friends, girl, you do not like something about yourself, change
Fix
it.
it.
However, plastic surgery is just on the outside. You have to fix your beauty on the inside. If you're ashamed of your body, then in my opinion, no amount of plastic surgery is going to fix it. It's about self-love. You can enhance something small about yourself if you need to, but you have to love yourself. And I just found it, again, this going back to famous people not setting the right examples. How can you make a statement like that when you have all the young girls in Nigeria looking up to you?
Yeah.
You see, that's the problem. Because every time we talk about these celebrities, y'all always go back to the role model this and role model this.
Yeah.
How about you be in your child's life? How about you control
Yes.
what your child sees on Instagram?
Yes.
How about you make sure your
can't-
child-
I agree.
Hold on,
I
let me
agree.
finish
with
because I'm
you.
very passionate about this. Because it really comes out a lot of times. When I give birth to my precious baby, I'm gonna make sure
You are
that
the mentor.
Yes, I am who my baby's looking up to.
Right.
Not Tonto Dike, not Kim Kardashian,
Right.
not Genevieve Naji,
Right.
not Odera, not
Yes,
Yazi.
Pastor.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
We can always
right,
blame these people. They are living their life.
Exactly.
They are living their life. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at because if somebody's gonna pay for me to get something done, there's a whole lot of things that I want to get done. And it doesn't mean that I don't love myself.
Exactly.
It means that I am a gold that has been uprooted from the ground. I'm preaching people.
Charlie,
So I need to be refined into a beautiful
Yes,
object.
Pastor.
I completely agree with
Woo!
you. I completely, and I'm here for it. As a woman, as a mother, you give birth, you have stretch marks. I agree. I just disagree with the wordings that she used for her reasonings to go for the.
You can't, I think that we place a lot of
Pressure?
responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah, pressure on celebrities. We forget that these are real human beings. I followed Tonto Dike for a very long time. It goes without saying that this is a beautiful girl with low self-esteem. She has low self-esteem and she's come out to admit it. A lot of people struggle with their own internal demons, and
Yes.
you can't expect as a celebrity to filter that and act all precious and know what to say, what not to say. She's going to come out and be honest. And this is the thing. Like I was gonna say, I love Tonto Dike. Tonto, I love you. I love her because she is true to herself. She has low self-esteem. She's letting you know, and she fixed it. Do you understand?
Yes.
And are you saying that you have to fix inside? If her problem is her body, if her body is fixed, I think she has
It
already
will
solved half
improve.
of the
No,
Yes.
problem.
actually, research shows that when you get cosmetic surgery for the wrong reasons, those are the same people that keep going back for it.
How
and
is
they
that
go
for the wrong reason? When she's saying that
She
I
wasn't
don't
being
like this
confident
and I
about her
want to
body.
look better and feel better. I don't think it's the wrong reason. Listen, I like her. I like her
Love.
honesty. Because there are
Yes.
some people out here that have Botox on their faces.
And they will
Hold
lie.
on. Their faces are frozen like this. And then you tell them, oh my God, your mother died. Really? They can't even move their face. I love her honesty. I think she's doing an
and
amazing
it's
job.
supposed to air
Go
on a
for it.
reality show as
Yeah,
well.
on
We're
the
waiting.
Pages channel.
I'm not sure the channel,
she's
but
gonna
I
be on
think
a
it's
reality show?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has her
With
own
this whole
reality show.
story?
They
Yep.
filmed
Wow.
they filmed the whole
The whole
process and it's going to be on a reality show.
That's
Again,
good.
I'm for plastic surgery. It's not like I'm against it. I'm for it if it's done for the right reasons. But as you said, we all know she has low self-esteem, and I think that she needs to work more on the inside than working on the outside. Because when you fix what's on the outside, if what's on the inside is not fixed, sweetheart, you're still gonna have your low self-esteem, you're still gonna have confidence issue, and you're still gonna feel ugly.
Oh my
Any
gosh.
idea where she did the plastic surgery?
No, and we don't want to know.
Nigeria
That is
now.
absolutely none
They
of our
did it
business.
in
If I could pay
Nigeria.
for your plastic surgery, what would you have done?
Me, Timani? Oh my God, I don't even know.
Your nose.
I feel
What about you?
perfect. This nose, that's my selling point too. If I
What
take
about
it
the
off,
What
I'm
about you?
trouble.
Odera? What would you
This
fix?
my pot belly. She needs to
What
go
would you fix?
inside.
Me, I don't know. I think I'm
Oh,
beautiful.
I remember
love
now.
everything about
Do they do
myself.
surgery for 6 packs?
Yes, they do it. They're surgery for everything.
That's all I need.
Charlie.
I will fix my forehead and also 6 packs.
You know what? I would fix my teeth. I would fix my
6
teeth
what?
if I could. I
You
don't
just
like
go
my
to the
teeth.
dentist.
No,
braces.
Anyways,
teeth fixtures.
we have come to the end of our show. Let us know in the comments, people, what your thoughts on this topic. Would you go and get surgery? Have something done? Let us know in the comments. You're watching the ABS show. This is MinaTV. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.